Welcome. Your vibe check. What's your current vibe and how are you manifesting based on that vibe? What are you manifesting based on your current vibe is today's timeless pick a card. Take a deep breath and exhale. Pile 1, you have the Sun. Pile 2, 8 of Wands, and pile 3, 2 of Cups. Take another deep breath and exhale. Timestamps will be in the description box. Pause the video now if you need more time to choose your pile. See you at your pile. Welcome pile 1. If you chose the Sun, let's do a vibe check, looking at your vibe and what you're manifesting based on your current vibe. So the Sun is quite high vibrational in itself. I feel the very fact that you did choose this card is connected to the vibe you're either in or the vibe you're manifesting, okay? Being in currently. So I do see you raising your vibration. I do see you in a high vibration of joy. And when you are in this vibration of joy, you tend to manifest growth, happiness, and just really, really positive outcomes, okay? Now, for some of you, it could be that you are manifesting fertilization, whatever that means for you, conception of something, a project or a child. The number 19 could be relevant as well as the number 1. It seems like your vibe is very high vibe at the moment. If not, this is a vibe that you're coming into / manifesting, okay? All right, so you are someone people are drawn to, like to be around. You're happy, you make people happy, you are confident, creative, self-assured, you are sensual, you're glowing, you're dancing, you're happy, or you're coming into this energy. You're stable within yourself. You have a strong center, a strong sense of self, very strong core, strong backbone, good posture. You're manifesting these things, or you're in this vibe. Let's see what's your vibe and what you're manifesting. I feel they're two in the same. Whatever your vibe is what you will be manifesting. But let's see. We have Taurus, so you could have Taurus in your charts somewhere relevant. You have the 11th house, and okay, we have Saturn. All right, so what I'm seeing here is that you've learned some harsh lessons of stability. I do see you are someone who's very disciplined, very steadfast, someone who, you're a hard worker and you put in the work, the daily work. You're someone who is very stable within themselves, and your friends, by the way, see you as someone who's very stable. So your friends know that they can count on you. I see someone who's loyal. You're loyal. And because you're loyal, you are manifesting a lot of friends, like true friends. Friends who are loyal back. Friends who take you seriously. You take friendship seriously, and because of that, your friends are going to take you seriously. You also take seriously, take your long-term goals, your wishes, your dreams, your health very seriously. And so I see you're manifesting good health. You're manifesting the growth of your expectations and dreams coming true because of how diligently, seriously you put in the work every single day, and how much you have faith and you believe that things will grow, because you're pairing up something very important, which is regardless of your sun sign or whatever sign is showing up here. You could have Leo or Capricorn in your chart, or Aquarius as well. But whatever your sign is, you are someone who's very stable. I'm seeing steady, stable energy. I'm seeing fixed signs energy here very, very strongly. Whatever you're doing it right, because you're pairing up good faith and faith in good outcomes and a good mindset and a healthy, uplifting mindset of joy with hard work. So you're working hard, but you're believing in the outcome. You are someone who really dreams and makes things happen. Okay, so your manifestations are going to work beautifully because you're putting in the work and the belief. So you're pairing up the two things that are necessary. We have how teachable are you? The number 9. We have a violin, so maybe you're manifesting mastering some kind of musical instrument, or you're in this vibe of allowing yourself to learn, but this is foreign to you. How do I put this? So Taurus is very stubborn energy. And so it could be that you have a hard time adjusting, adapting, changing, mutating, so that you can accommodate learning something new. You like things the same way all the time, steady, without having to learn anything new, just doing what you know how to do. And so now you are allowing yourself to place yourself in a position where you are flexible about learning. But at the same time, there could be a rigidity here. So it could be that the things that you're used to and working on will grow, but anything that challenges you, your vibe is to just, it's like you're very shy about it. You just put it to the side. If it's not your comfort zone, you would rather leave it. You don't really like people teaching you new stuff. You don't really want to learn new stuff. You just want to do what you do well and keep doing that, is what I'm picking up here. And so whatever you're manifesting is more of, whatever you already know how to manifest, is what I'm seeing here. But you're curious about learning something new. There is a curiosity there. It's just that you're confident in the things you already been doing for a very long time. And you're being asked this question, how teachable am I? The universe is asking you, how teachable are you? How are you going to evolve beyond this point and make this new dream come true, this new thing that you want to do? And so it's challenging you. There's a challenge in your midst right now with something you really, really want to do, but you're wondering if you should move out of your comfort zone. Well, I'm here to tell you that if you do move out of your comfort zone, you can conquer this as well. Because look, we have starseed. You could be a starseed, or you could be discovering that you are a starseed, or you're meant to be a star, because we have the sun and we have the star here. It's like you're more capable of learning than you think you are. You're more capable of doing something that you consider to be bigger than yourself, or something you consider to be extremely difficult or impossible. You're capable of it. And I do feel you're in this vibe of wondering whether you're capable of it or not, and you're here to listen to the fact that you are. And you should reach for the stars, okay? If you feel you could be a starseed, go ahead and check out my starseed pick a cards on the channel, okay? Yeah. So we have the temple. So the temple, 39 could be a relevant number for you, as well as number 3. The temple, prayer. Maybe you are someone who prays even though you don't really believe in anything. Or maybe you used to be the kind of person who prayed even though you didn't believe in anything. Or you're turning to prayer and you're learning to pray for things or something like that. The temple. But with the temple, what I'm seeing here is your vibe is you treat your body as the temple. You treat yourself as sacred. As you should, because how we treat ourselves is how we teach other people to treat us, by example, of course. You're in this vibe of really protecting your energy and protecting the good things in your life. We have bow, so your vibe is that you're highly thought of, okay? And people think you're pretty or handsome. You're highly thought of by many people, many people. We have something about December here, could be relevant, okay? Some people see you as an ice queen. Some people see you as cold, closed up, or Well, maybe there's a good reason for that. Maybe something happened in December. We have the amethyst, phantom quartz. And it says expression, gifts, and originality. Okay, so your vibe is very original. Even though you like to do things the same way or the same things, you are very original. So I'm picking up heavy Aquarius vibes here. Expression, gifts. You have a gift to express yourself. You have the gift to express yourself. Your crown chakra is very active, and I did see that with the third eye here. I'm seeing you have a very lit crown chakra, so your intuition works well. And you channel whatever you create in this 3D realm is channeled in the 5D, 7D through your crown chakra. So it is otherworldly, celestial, interdimensional, multidimensional, higher realms. It comes from the higher realms, from your higher self. You're very connected to spirit, source, your higher self, even though you may not like to think of yourself that way, because I'm seeing a lot of earth here, but you are. And whatever creations you come up with, you may think any human being can process this just through the brain and normal like physiological functions in the brain, but there's a spiritual component to this. And you have that intuition very well sharp, but you're not aware of it, or you don't like to acknowledge it, your spiritual side, possibly, or maybe you do. But individuality is encouraged, and uniqueness in expression is embraced by the stone. So you are very unique, and you like the way you are, and you're not changing for anyone. Good for you. Amethyst Phantom Quartz instills confidence in your creation. You're confident about what you create, and you're constantly feeling urged to share your talents. Using intuition as a powerful resource. You use your intuition when you create. Connects you with your spiritual team to convey your ideas in a way that will stand out. So you do stand out. That is your vibe. And you're manifesting standing out. You're manifesting stardom, fame, something like that. Do yourself a favor and show the world what you've got. Yes, exactly, because you're a star. You're meant to shine. You're meant to be seen. You could have Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, or Pisces in your chart, as it says here on the card. Possibly Jupiter or Neptune in one of these signs. Doesn't have to be. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands. Something is causing you anxiety. You do tend to overthink. You do tend to worry a lot. There's a lot of fear-based thinking here, and that would be the connection to that earth energy I'm seeing, which is why you don't like quickly jump into something. You tend to worry too much, think too much about things. The High Priestess, rather than accessing your intuition, which is always there, and the times where you access your intuition is when you create. At the times you overthink is when creation processes stop. So your vibe is highly intuitive. You are a High Priestess. You are a star seer. You are a true seer. You're a psychic, highly psychic. But you tend to be wary of taking risks and venturing into new things. You're not really one for adventure in that sense. The Hanged Man is, whenever you see adventure, you're like, you kind of shy away from it because it's not your comfort zone or something like that, even though you do have the intuition to really follow through. Knave of Chalices. You are someone who's very loving, very connected to the energy of love, but that's when you're not in the energy of fear, okay? So you go back and forth between love and fear. When you're in this energy of heart-based love, you connect to your intuition. When you're in this energy of fear, you're connected to your ego. So you swing back and forth between both. And what this is saying is the more you can connect to your heart and your intuition, the further you will go with your dreams and wishes, and the more you will manifest good things in your life. Your vibe is very loving. It's like you're the bringer of good news. Your vibe is very friendly, very warm, but you can also be cold at times. And when you're cold, that is connected to your ego and fear. When you're warm, you're connected to your heart and your intuition. Queen of Pentacles, that earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn vibe here that I was seeing. So yeah, you like to rely on the things that you can see with your physical eyes. Okay, I do see you manifesting wealth and stability and health, okay? I do see you manifesting wealth, stability, and health. currently, and this will be in the very near future. In the near future, okay? Beautiful. You will be very stable financially and health-wise in the near future. After a period of rest and rejuvenation, which seems to be your vibe in the current moment, that would lead you to more wealth. So you do need to stop and recharge so that you can be led to this wealth and this health and this stability and this happiness and this joy that you are manifesting. I do see you're manifesting, leaving the anxiety, the fear, and the ego behind. So that's very good. You're manifesting a time where you can rest and rejuvenate. The number 19 could be relevant as well as the number 1. 7th house, you could be manifesting a new relationship or stability within a partnership. Could be a romantic partnership, could be a business partnership. You are manifesting a strong companionship, best friend, or marriage here in the very near future, depending on, or you're manifesting more happiness within your connection, within your relationship, if that's something you're aiming for. Overall, you're manifesting a new beginning. A new start is coming, okay? A fresh new leaf, a fresh new start. And it's going to be around the next new moon is what I'm seeing here, okay? So look at your moon calendars and see whenever that is, and that's when you're manifesting what you're manifesting, which I believe is wealth, stability, health, and happiness and growth within a relationship, possibly a contract that is a marriage contract or even a business contract that will lead to wealth, okay? That thing that you're thinking about learning, you may be postponing that, okay? Just so you know, if you don't want to postpone it, maybe give it more of your attention. Pile 1, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed that. And of course, if you want to share how that resonates with you, go ahead and do so. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you. See you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 2. You chose the 8 of Wands, so let's see what your vibe is currently and what you're manifesting based on that vibe. So, judging by the card that you chose, I do feel that you're quite motivated, or you're manifesting the state of where you're feeling motivated, driven, and really going after things. Some of you could be manifesting or in the vibe of wanting to conceive a child or a project, okay? Just because this looks like something going toward an egg. You could be manifesting travel, communication. You could be in this exchange, very energetic exchange of movement, communication, travel, going places, very lively, very moving around, very lit kind of mood that I'm seeing you guys in. That's the vibe. You're either in or currently manifesting. The number 8 could be relevant. You could be manifesting 8 different things. So we have Cancerian energy, could be in your chart strongly. 10th house. And what is this? Jupiter. Yeah, that's Jupiter. Where is Jupiter? Where are you? Okay. Come on. There you go. So, okay. So, what is your vibe? So, it could be that you're quite shy, but you feel like you have to show yourself and people see you as shy. That's how people perceive you, as shy and possibly introverted. Maybe people see you as, maybe you're a chef or something, a chef, or you're in real estate. Expansive, nurturing, nurturer. You're a nurturer. You give love. Maybe sometimes overgive. It's like you have a reputation for overgiving, nurturing others, cooking for people. You're in this, your vibe is very nurturing, and that's how people see you. And your vibe is you bless people, or you give to people. You're very giving, and you're expanding in some way. Okay, you also give off a vibe of being famous, or you have a good reputation. You give off a vibe that you are, there's something about you that is quite exotic, possibly. but also familiar at the same time. So it's like you're a walking paradox. It's like you're shooting in many different directions. Like you could have a very well-rounded astrological chart with like water, fire, earth placements strongly. I'm not seeing air so far, but that could change. Anywho, pay attention to the signs. So maybe you're seeing signs and synchronicities. The number 10 could be relevant to you. The number 1. An owl could be a symbol for you. Now, owls are connected to the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So your vibe is that you pay attention to detail. You pay attention to every single thing. Nothing really passes you by. Your vibe is paying attention to signs. You like to pay attention to signs. And I did say see air signs, so there we got air. So you're definitely a very well-rounded individual, which is why you can come across as nurturing, but also adventurous, but also introverted, but also you know when to show up when you need to, when to be extroverted when you need to. The number 13 could be relevant, the number 4. Your vibe right now is that of a paradigm shift. You're undergoing a paradigm shift, okay? Like the way you used to see the world is changing, the way you used to be. It's like your view of life, existence, the soul, everything is going through a shift currently. And within this shift, you're trying to reorganize yourself, because at the same time, you are someone who is very organized and methodical, because with the number 4, that's what I'm seeing. Again, you're very well-rounded. You know when it's time to work hard, you know when it's time to organize, you know when it's time to have fun, you know when it's time to go on an adventure, and you know when it's time to stay put. And now you're just shifting your perspectives, your views, your ideas. You're just shifting on a mental level on how you perceive things and how you communicate with the exterior, with the universe, with yourself, and how others communicate with you, how you process information, how you perceive information. It's shifting right now. That's the vibe you're in. And so I'm seeing a vibe of being very observant. You're in this vibe of observing right now. Observing to know exactly, and so I see wherever you go, it's to learn something, it's to observe, so that you're gathering information. That's what I'm seeing. You're researching, and you're gathering information. Probably you're traveling a lot. If it's not physical travel, I see a lot of like mental travel or astral travel or dream travel, something like that. We have the tears, so it could be that a lot that is making you emotional. Could be that you're crying and purging and letting go of a lot as well. You could be feeling quite emotional with that Cancerian energy there. You could be having mood swings, okay? Going to extremes with your moods, either feeling very sad, feeling very happy and motivated, then feeling very numb, then very analytical, very reserved, then very expansive. So there's an array of things. That's your vibe, your current vibe. The number 52 could be relevant, as well as the number 7. We have camel, okay? So persevere and you will overcome problems. So you're in this energy of persevering and overcoming problems. And what you're manifesting is that you will overcome the problems, okay? You will overcome these problems. Possibly around July, you will be able to overcome these problems, okay? Very specific time frame. And July is Cancer season. So you guys got Aura Light 23. So the number 23 could mean something to you, as well as the number 5. So there's change here. You're in this vibe that you're shifting, exactly. A lot is shifting for you, especially in terms of perspective and thinking and communicating. Clarity, focus, and higher awareness. That's your vibe. You're in this very focused vibe, connecting to a higher awareness and gaining a lot of clarity over things. Yes, the paradigm shift. That is making you shift in terms of paradigms in your life. Containing 23 different mineral energies, so you may need minerals and you may need electrolytes. I heard magnesium. But anyway, containing 23 different mineral energies, Auralite 23 can promote undeniable clarity and razor-sharp intuition. So your vibe is razor-sharp intuition and undeniable clarity right now. And Ancient Stone Auralite 23 is especially talented in assisting with past life and ancestral healing. So you're currently healing a lot of past life and ancestral stuff in your DNA, in your soul memory, all of that. It enhances metaphysical abilities, so your metaphysical abilities are enhanced currently, raising the bar for your innate superpowers. So your vibe is very psychic. Most of all, Auralite 23 can help you appreciate the human experience and that we are all multidimensional beings. By going within and becoming aware of your inner self, you will be able to show up more fully as your authentic self and who you are meant to be. So you are showing up fully as your authentic self. That is the current vibe. And you are who you're meant to be, or becoming that and manifesting who you're meant to be. Aquarius and Pisces could be in your chart, and you could have Neptune in Aquarius or Pisces specifically. Doesn't have to be. Knight of Wands, yeah, it's like you're very motivated. You're just wanting to go after whatever lights your spark or whatever makes your spark. You could have Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries in your chart. You're just going somewhere. You're just in the energy of moving, going, just movement. I'm seeing Four of Swords, but then you stop yourself and you stop to think. You move, then you stop to think. So it's start and stop. It's all this array of emotions working through. It's just like, it could seem quite chaotic for anyone else looking from outside, but I kind of understand your vibe and I'm moving through it and moving with it. It is kind of my vibe. So you'll find me in a reading where I'm low on energy, high on energy, and I don't really pretend or fake. I just, however way I am that day is how I believe energies should move. So I don't really judge myself or try to pretend or put on a mask, or it just is what it is. And I see your vibe is very much like you know when it's time to think, you know when it's time to move, and you just go with the flow. Seven of Cups, you could be quite confused right now. You could be someone who's very talented. You could lose your sense of direction many times. You could be ADHD as well. Okay, King of Chalices, but your vibe is very loving. People can feel your love, but you don't always express it. You're not very expressive, verbally expressive of it. You kind of rely on the fact that people will pick up on your vibe when it comes to your heart. You have a very pure, giving, loving heart space. I do see that. Sorry, maybe you're coughing a lot. Let me just drink some water. Maybe you're dehydrated. Thinking whether I should pause this or if I'm going to cough again. If I do, I'll just pause it. Anyway, let's just keep going. You could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your chart. Sorry. You could like to celebrate. You could like to drink. Or if that's not the case, or even if it is the case, you could like to drink and fantasize and dream. Or just fantasize and don't drink, okay? Because I'm not seeing toxicity here with the drinking. Anyway, I'm sorry, I did have to pause at the end of the day. I did have to cough. What am I seeing here? You could like the colors blue and red. Being drawn to the Seven of Cups for some reason. A dreamer. Okay, here's the thing. You could be multi-talented. And you may find it hard what to pursue, what to do, because you like so many things. Yeah, Seven of Cups, Eight of Wands, many directions. Because you are so multifaceted, because you are so well-rounded, because you are such a complete human being that you have many things that you're capable of doing, skills, talents, and you have the motivation to. But it could be that at times you could just tire yourself after going after all these things because, sorry, you could tend to overdo it. Like me, like I'm coughing through this reading. but I'm moving through it instead of stopping the reading. Could be that you have a nervous cough. Oh, okay. I'm feeling an irritation in my throat chakra, and that's what's making me cough. And so until I drew attention to the throat chakra, they wouldn't let me stop coughing. Okay, I get it now. Sorry. So there's something you're not communicating. Okay? You're keeping it to yourself, and this is creating some form of anxiety. Four of Pentacles. There's a secret that you may be holding on to currently. And it could have something to do with feelings or where you want to go, what you want to do. You could be feeling quite stuck right now. Okay. Get more information. Yeah, you're gathering information. You're researching. Yeah. Paying attention to the signs, picking up signs. Like you're absorbing now things like you're a sponge. Because you are researching and gathering information about what would make you happy, getting to know yourself, and how to get there. But here's what you're manifesting. You're actually manifesting personal healing and happiness. That's where the gathering of your information is leading you, even though you do feel confused right now. Your vibe is you're trying to get to that place, and 34, 3 plus 4 is a spiritual number, 7. You're relying on your spiritual path to get you there, to the rainbow, to the blessings, to the peace, the dove. But your communication is blocked. Give me a second. And I coughed some more. So there's something about your throat chakra and communicating that is very important here to get to this door to personal healing and happiness. And that's something you need to know, because that's where you're headed. Look at that. Mercury. Communication. Are you kidding me? The information you're gathering is about how you're meant to communicate, how you can heal your throat chakra so that you can speak up for yourself, that you can let the universe know what you need, let other people know what you need. That's the element that was missing from the beginning from these 3 dice. And it came up here on air. But the air I'm seeing here is very mental. So I see the lacking element in you is the communication part, is voicing your needs, is letting people know what you want, letting the universe know what you want, communicating verbally so that people can hear you or read you, get more information from you. But there's a lot that you're keeping to yourself, and you need to kind of let the universe and people know so that it can be delivered to you. Take time to breathe out. Yeah, I feel that's a message for me right now. It could be that there's some anxiety and you're not allowing yourself to breathe through this. You're thinking, you're moving, you're helping, you're nurturing, you're crying, you're laughing, but you're not pausing to take a time to breathe. And that's the air again. To process information so that you know what to communicate, how to communicate it, and so you can communicate it in a way that is relaxed and with no fear or judgment of self. And that is needed. So, again, now, what are you manifesting? I do believe you're manifesting communication from someone who has been closed off. I think you're manifesting communication from someone who has been feeling confused, who has been pausing to think and heal, especially when it comes to mental conflict. I think you are manifesting communication that's going to actually make you, that's going to be very healing communication, and it's going to make you very, very happy. It could be coming from an air sign or a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You're manifesting getting more information from someone who probably has a closed throat chakra and hasn't been telling you anything or the truth or what you need to know. So, Pal 2, that was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today, despite all the interruptions. Yeah, I hope this was relevant to you, and of course, if you want to share how this resonates for you in the comment section. And I'll see you next time. Bless you all. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, Pal 3. You chose the Two of Cups. This is going to be a reading. This is your vibe check and what you're manifesting based on your current vibe. Now you could be manifesting a reciprocal mutual relationship, or you could be in this vibe of a happy mutual reciprocal relationship. You could be a really good partner, ready for partnership, and manifesting a healthy, loving, reciprocal and mutual relationship. Okay, let's see what else. Let me just zoom out so we can do the rest of the reading. Let's start with the Astro Dice. What is your vibe? What are you manifesting? 11th house. Interesting how the 11 has been coming up so much in readings. The last reading I recorded as well for the channel. And we have Venus. Venus, please. Focus. Yeah. And Capricorn. All right. Some of you may have your Venus in Capricorn, or Capricorn in the 11th house, or Venus in the 11th house, or Capricorn and Venus in the 11th house. Anywho, what is your vibe? So, your friends love you. Many people love you. You get the support of crowds, and you have a good reputation. You find harmony in relationships, long-term goals, and your dreams and wishes coming true because you work hard to get there. Your vibe, you could be manifesting a loving romantic relationship with a friend. This could be with a Capricorn or a Gemini, or a Virgo, what am I saying? This could be with a Capricorn or a Taurus, Libra, or a Aquarius. Or you could have these signs in your chart. Yeah, it could be that you go from friends to more. Others of you, you're going to get into a relationship with your boss, or someone who is a boss, has their own business. Oh, your vibe is that you are going to attract success, a lot of visibility when it comes to something you have visibility in, or career-wise, where you're going to be seen all over the world or selling all over the world. I'm seeing online, something online, getting a lot of support and fulfilling a long-term goal, wish, or dream of yours, because you're diligent and you're hardworking and you have your head screwed right on, and because you know what power moves are, you're strategic, you are someone the crowds love, is what I'm seeing. Okay. You're harmonious, you are friendly. Help from above, yeah, and because of that, you get a lot of support. You get a lot of support from your spirit team, from God, from your higher self, from other people, and from higher places, like support from people in positions of authority, in positions of power, of decision, as well as your spirit team. So you get a lot of support from the higher realms and from the 3D. People in positions of authority. The number 27 could be relevant, as well as the number 9. Solar plexus chakra. You're someone who's very confident. You have a good posture. You are radiant. You're glowing. You're bedazzling. You're captivating. You're magnetizing. Because you're so secure, you know your worth, you're strong, you have a strong backbone, and people are attracted to you because you are so radiant, uplifting, high vibe, loving, and you give back. If someone gives you good energy, you just give it back, and you keep this constant flow of good vibes coming your way because of that. The number 4 could be relevant to you. You're just this very strong, brave, courageous person. You take action from your heart space, and that is your biggest strength. Yeah. Your vibe, you're the one. Whatever that means, in whatever context, wherever you are, you're the one. You're the one. And I would say you're manifesting the one. Someone who's going to be your friend, someone with whom you're going to have a lot of chemistry, a very strong relationship with, a friendship. You're going to help each other through with your long-term goals. You're going to create wealth together. You're going to achieve many things together. The number 30 could be relevant, as well as number 3. Grasshopper. What does the grasshopper say? Oh, situations in the balance that require careful handling. So maybe you're trying to balance situations that require careful handling, and you're the right person to do that because you are diplomatic and you can manage a lot when it comes to interacting with people and being a good leader. Something about April here is coming up. I do believe you're going to actualize a long-term goal, dream goal of yours around April. Cacoxenite is what you got here. And it says interconnection, ascension, and attunement. So you're very interconnected with everything and everyone. You are someone who is very ascended, and you are very attuned to the universe, to your chakras are tuned up. You're very balanced within yourself. You're very stable and just very healthy and glowing and positive and loving and joyful, and this beautiful energy. Cacoxenite is known to raise spiritual awareness. So you are someone who raises spiritual awareness around you, and your spiritual awareness is quite ascended. You are, I would say you're very, you sound like an ascended master, and we have the 3 here. 33 is the ascended master's number. So I feel you are an ascended master. That's who you are. And you provide divine connection between the universe and humankind. That is your vibe, humankind, the 11th house. With Cacoxenite, synchronicities are not just coincidences, okay? They are messages. So you see synchronicities as messages. So pay attention, and you do pay attention. You could have felt connected to Palo 2. There may be a message there for you. Become aware of the universe's messages as it's constantly communicating with you. But I feel you know this. And you do get a lot of messages from the universe and a lot of signs. Cacoxenite asks you to look at challenges as lessons and wonder, what can I learn from this? I do feel you are someone who looks at challenges as something you can learn from rather than something that will hold you back. It's almost like you like a good challenge because it helps you ascend and grow. Perspective is everything, and with Cacoxenite, embracing positivity and choosing your thoughts become easier and easier. I do believe you're someone who chooses your thoughts, and you're a very positive thinker. You could have your moon in Sagittarius or some Sagittarius placement strongly. All this yellow. Okay, you're very positive. In the darkness, you're the light, is what I'm seeing here. You're the one who brings the light into people's darkest times. Okay. You could have Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries in your chart. You are a fast mover, fast thinker. You put action on your ideas. Even though it's challenging, you take on a challenge and you accept it and you overcome it. You overcome obstacles easily. 3 of Pentacles, you're creating a solid, stable foundation for the future in terms of your 3D reality, health-wise, money-wise. And you're very inspirational. You inspire others. Definitely people see you as a light, someone to look up to. Okay? You're a leader. And people are very attracted to you. You're glowing and people support you. You're manifesting financial stability and independence in your own right. You won't need anyone financially. You can do it on your own. You're manifesting a very prosperous contract, okay, that will bring growth and happiness and stability to your life. It could be a soul contract with a child, or it could be something about a new project that is you're just very energized toward, and you're like the sun, you're like a star, you're like firework in people's lives. You're definitely manifesting a lot of happiness, a lot of growth, and creativity, creating things, and wealth coming from your creation. You're manifesting the end of a very tough cycle. Okay, full moon in Capricorn, and this will be completed around mid-July. You could have a placement in Capricorn. You're coming out of the most difficult time of your life, and you're coming to the happiest time of your life. That is what you're manifesting due to your diligence, hard work, and positive thinking, and because you're such a good person, and because you're an ascended master. Bless you, Pile 3. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. If you want to share how this resonates with you, go ahead to do so in the comment section. I'll see you next time. Bless you. Bye.